Please light up again for me. Show me that you're here. No way. No
Welcome
way.
to Brian's Paranormal Travels.
Good morning, paranormal travelers. This morning I am in Orléans, France, and I am once again following in the footsteps of Joan of Arc. And the reason why I'm here today is because Orléans plays one of the most pivotal roles in Joan of Arc's life. She broke the siege of Orléans and defeated the English, throwing them out of Orleans on her way to crowning Charles, King of France. It's actually an amazing sight when you're up close to it. But there's another aspect of the center of Orléans right here that a lot of people don't know or have forgotten. This used to be where all the executions took place. Right here where we are. This is where the gallows were. This is where they cut off the heads of the prisoners. It was pretty gruesome times in the medieval times right here before Joan of Arc's statue was ever placed here, and even after she had conquered the city and taken it back from the English. So what I want to do is, it is totally light free right here. There's no light fixtures or anything like that. So what I want to try to do, oh, that's nice, the police just drove by. So what I want to try to do, it's got the EMF reader out here. From what I've read from others, this is a highly, highly charged area. Because for hundreds of years, mass executions took place right here. So it's hard to say how many people actually died. And I think it has its own type of beauty like that. I'm gonna walk around it. I'm also keeping track of the EMF to see, because like right now it's getting much, much stronger over here. Oh my God, look at that. Now it's getting higher. And you can see where I'm standing, there's literally nothing. And I'd say it's a good 5 feet from the ground. Oh wow, right here. But take a look at that. This is absolutely... Let's get closer and see if it lights up even more. Wow, look at that. It changes. It's got a different beat, so to speak. And just look, it is so beautiful here in the center before... I mean, there's a few pedestrians walking by, but very, very few. It's almost 6 a.m. There's a lot of clouds. I'm a little worried that it's going to be raining here soon. What we get. That is one of the things, is that there's a lot of claims from this square, even from people that are sitting at the restaurants over there, that they see people walking or crying in the square, kneeling and so on. But it's hard to say because I've been here during the day and there's so many people. I'm here this morning. I haven't seen anything in particular, but could they be mistaking those figures for pedestrians or tourists? Sometimes our eyes can fool us, but I'm not completely convinced. So I want to give you the view I have right now. It's pretty amazing. Hopefully you can see it well. It is, there's a pedestrian. It is the towers of the cathedral. Now I'll head over there in a moment. Isn't that beautiful? As I walk through the city, I found this very interesting. Take a look. These little gold medallions in the ground. It says Orléans, Orléans, and Cenebrum. Can't even pronounce it, but that was the original name of Orléans, Cenebrum. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, but those are pretty amazing, and you see them as you walk through the city. They're all over. You can't help but find them. And you have here as well a smaller version. It's upside down, so let's go around it. Whoops. There we go. So this is where Joan of Arc would have marched to the cathedral. And the cathedral is the first place Joan of Arc went because she wanted to pray. Wow, what a sight. This is just amazing. And look where I am. I'm standing right in the middle of the tram tracks at 5:30 in the morning. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, right behind me, this house you see here, this is the house where Joan of Arc stayed when she was in Orléans. Right here. Now, the original, let's flip around. The original house was destroyed by a bomb in World War II. Now, was it intentionally? Because Joan of Arc was and is a symbol, a warrior of France. So did the Nazis destroy this building to take away her symbolic power? I don't know. I think so, though. I mean, it makes sense. Can you imagine Joan of Arc marching here with her army, with the people of Orléans who were just recently liberated on both sides of her, hailing her and thanking her for liberating the city, and her military prowess at such a young age. I mean, think about it. She died at the age of 19. So here's something spooky for you. It's right in front of the cathedral. How spooky is that? Pretty cool though, huh? Okay, so where I'm heading next is right here. It's one of the most famous busts, or statues rather, of Joan of Arc, and I'm going to show it to you. Now, this statue was bombed. Well, let's say a bomb landed near the statue during World War II, and the damages from the bomb are still obvious. They have not been repaired. So I'm going to show those to you here in a moment. So this is one of the most famous statues in Orléans and in the world. I have a replica at home. So this hotel in the background is really, really famous. A king, from what I understand, died here. So here she is. And it looks like, if I read this correctly, yes, it was put here in 1841. How incredible is that? Dragon. Okay, so now I'm at a park by Hotel Grosslot, and this park is said to be extremely haunted. So I have it to myself early this morning, and I am going to set up a few ghost balls around the area. Okay, already this morning in this park, it's reputed to be extremely haunted by an apparition of a female and a male. So several different people have different experiences. Some people claim that they've been touched in here, or that they've seen a female apparition in white, perhaps the lady in white, as we all know I'm always searching for. Okay, so it's around this tree actually that she is seen. Right here. Now, I was told that by other people. Now, a woman just walked by over there, but I'm pretty sure people can tell the difference. So you can see the cathedral right off in the distance. This is Hotel Grosslot. Let me turn on the EMF. Take a look at what I'm going to show you. Oh, wow. I'm out in the middle of the park and I'm already getting EMF activity. Wow, how cool is that? That's crazy. I'm just here in the middle of the park. I'm holding it as far away from me as I can. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. How incredible is that? Let's get closer. Okay, now, yes. Let's see, let's get a little bit closer. Now you see how it changes as you, but I want to show you. Oh, so you're here with me right now? Wow, I'll show you this in the more. Wow, already. Look at this. This is fenced off to protect it from further destruction, and it's covered so the weather. There used to be, these are the remains of a church. I'm not quite sure about the history, but it looks to me like this is the arch. Ah, yes, I should read. Chapelle Saint-Jacques. Now let's back out and take a. So see, I was so close to it, I did not even see what was here. Look at this. No wonder it's so haunted here. Wow. It would pay if I would back off. And the EMF is going pretty strong right over there by the Orange Chapel. Let's back off. Ah, you can see it better. Oh, look. Is the ball lit up? Yeah, the ball's lit up. Wow. Okay. So you can hear the pigeons. These balls, I haven't noticed them light up yet. If you're here with me and understand me, could you light up one of these balls? All you have to do is touch them. A little bit of movement and they will light up. Okay. The one over there is also quiet, not lit up. So what I want to show you, I'll keep an eye on them as we walk here. Look at these angels underneath. What remains of this archway. Oh wow, and that, if you look right there in the further corner, that's really spooky looking. Right there. And yesterday I filmed with my phone a bat that was in there. Oh. One of the balls. I saw it with the corner of my eye. It is lit up. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Sounds like a pigeon. So, oh, look at this. Look at this right here. Right here. Thank you for lighting up the ball. Why are you lighting this up so much right now? This is incredibly strong. This is really, really a major hit. Even the birds are going a little bit wild right now. What is going on here? Okay. Wow. It's right in this area. And we could be standing where one of the bombs fell. Now, I don't know if the bombs that fell here were caused by the Nazis or if they were caused by the Allies as, oh, look at it, as I mentioned Allies, it lit up. But as they flew over and they were trying to liberate France from the Nazis. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, it seems to really be right here. I don't know what's going on right here. As I moved over to the tree, it stopped, but right here. Who are you? So you see that? It's like really, really active right here. Who are you? I have the sense that there's an older man here. He's well-to-do, well-dressed. The top hat, a suit. Very well-mannered. And he's just trying to let me know that he's here. Like he wants to talk to somebody, but nobody realizes he's here. I'm not a medium, but for some reason or another, that's the image I'm getting in my head right now. It's almost as though I can see him here. If there are any mediums watching this, could you, if you have an ability, could you let me know if I'm right? Is that possible? Oh man. And I don't get a negative sense. I just get a curious sense. Like it wants to tell his story. Wow. How wild. Like whatever's here is really excited. Like it's really excited that I am recognizing that it's here or he's here. Okay, now I just got like a spooky feeling. I just got a spooky feeling that I don't like. Like maybe since something else realizes this entity is being noticed, that another entity wants to be noticed too. Like the female is walking up now and she's not as nice. She's not happy to be here. Again, if there's a medium watching this and you're able to pick up the vibes, could you tell me if I'm accurate or not? That's the feeling I have. My arm is really starting to hurt now. I don't really like it. Oh. Ooh. Look, right over there. For some reason, right here in the center, I believe it's that man in the top hat. He's here, but he's not alone anymore. Wow. What the heck was that? That was a weird noise just now. Wow. What the heck was that? That was a weird noise just now. So I have two balls pretty far apart, lit up at the same time, and quite a bit of distance between the two. That was kind of cool. Those balls were are really far apart, and they were both lit up. Is that ball going off too? No. Okay, I thought the ball was going off. Is that ball going off too? Sometimes these balls are so small from far away, it's not easy to tell. Sometimes the light can glare off them and I think they're on and they're not. I'm going to go ahead and pick up these balls and I'm gonna, you see how they light up when they're moved. Turn them off. Grab the last one. Look at this incredible sight I have. I have to show you this. Just look at this incredible sight. Going through the trees. I mean, wow. Yeah, I can confirm this park is haunted. If I'm telling you, there is a female here, there is a man in a top hat from what I can sense here in this park. Absolutely. Pretty amazing. Okay, so now I'm entering the cathedral here at Orléans. This is the first place Joan of Arc came after she liberated the city. Was here she came to pray. It's one of the most special cathedrals in all of France because of Joan of Arc. It has been in constant building since the 12th century. Stand at the most important spot in the cathedral here in Orléans, and that is Joan of Arc's chapel. This is probably the most amazing chapel within a cathedral that I've seen so far. I've been to Reims, I've been to Metz, I've been to Rouen, I've been to all the major cathedrals where Joan of Arc has been. Sadly, Rouen is where she was killed, and Metz, which is in Lorraine, is where she's from, the area of Lorraine. That's why she was called the Maid of Lorraine, that she was the answer to the prophecy. In fact, even Merlin had a prophecy of the maid coming from Lorraine. How amazing is that? Interesting, as I was observing Joan of Arc's chapel here in the cathedral, and then this as well here, the light fixture above me started blinking. Now, I don't think that's normal. It was just really, really odd. Check that out. I mean, I had been walking around and that had not occurred. That just suddenly started. All right, so that's the cathedral for now. We're gonna explore the rest of Orléans and enjoy the city. Pretty amazing. Another one, very few people visit, but it has a beautiful Joan of Arc memorial inside, so we'll check that one out. I'm looking forward to it. The one with the Joan of Arc memorial that's not visited very much because the cathedral's not as well known is said to have a haunting in it, that whoever's in there makes themselves known to people who visit and can even make them act out. So, I'm in another cathedral in Orléans, and it's a little known cathedral, as also a statue and a small chapel dedicated to Joan of Arc, which is incredible. However, as you'll notice here, there is literally no one around. This one is it's beautiful, and it's just sad that there's like nobody here. I think maybe one or two other people. So let me flip this around and show you the cathedral. And this is also in Orléans. Also in Orléans. So as you can see, not quite as large as the main cathedral, but you come around and here you have Joan of Arc. It's just incredible. Little dedication to her. with these stools here for those who would like to sit in prayer to her. And you have Michael, the archangel, here to her left. And I believe all the saints that spoke to her. How amazing. It looks like all these dedications. So I had a really scary moment here. I don't know whether I captured the person on film or not. I am very careful not to film other people, especially when there's only one or two other people in a place like this. Right over here behind me, in the back chair against the wall, somebody was sitting there. I didn't notice him. And he was dark, his clothes were dark, and he was just sitting there really silent and still. And I walked past and I was filming, and then all of a sudden he started chanting. Now I can't say that it was a religious chant that I recognized. It was just really kind of eerie, you know? And he gave me this odd laugh, like, why are you in here and laughing? And I got the feeling he was trying to scare me to leave. And then two other people came in, looked like a husband and wife, and they were walking around. They also saw him. He looked over to them, and then he stood up, like really slow, like this, and turned, and then he walked out of the chapel. It was the spookiest thing I've ever witnessed in Orléans so far. In fact, that might be the spookiest thing I've witnessed in a long time. I mean, it was not a shadow figure. It wasn't something paranormal. It was just somebody acting really, really strange, and I have no idea why. It really creeped me out. Just spooked me. It scared me a little. It was like really, really creepy. I don't know. There's something. It was just something about that dude, man. I tell you what. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I do want to put this here. I have a kind of inclination that something is going to happen here. So I'm going to turn this around. I have my EMF detector right below Joan of Arc. Is anyone in this chapel here that wants to make themselves known? Are you here with me now? As I asked that question, it lit up. If you can understand me, I don't speak French. There's a theory that the paranormal, those in the ever after, can understand any language. There is no language barrier. If you understand me, you do understand me? Oh my God, I was just about to ask it to light up, and it did. So I think it knew what I wanted. Why are you still here? Can you speak? Okay, I hear footsteps. There must be someone else coming in here now. Okay. So, okay, if you understand me, can you light up right now? Folks, I just asked and I walked up in it. You saw that. That as I asked, it lit up. It was not, it was on solid green. And then I asked, thank you very much. Okay, if you understand me, can you light up right now? Folks, I just asked and I walked up and you saw that. That as I asked, it lit up. It was not, it was on solid green. And then I asked, thank you very much. Okay, could you please stop for a moment so that I know you understand me? Thank you. Can you, why are you here? Please light up again for me. Show me that you're here. No way. No way. That is incredible. Wow. Right beneath Joan of Arc's. Oh my God, that's incredible. Man. Wow. All right, paranormal travelers, thank you for traveling with me to Orléans and following in the footsteps of Joan of Arc. I've had a lot of amazing experiences in here, especially coming here, seeing where, actually visiting where Joan of Arc prayed after she defeated the English and overtook Orléans. So thank you for watching my trip here in Orléans. It was amazing. So I'm going to sign out. And don't forget to subscribe for my next episode. Thank you.
Whispers in the dark, secrets untold, through haunted forests, castles old, from shadows deep, the mystery calls, Brian's paranormal travel.